sideways, okay, and find your tracing. You know, start with your corners and your center, and then just put one more in the middle. Find the corresponding one underneath. You know, it's important that you line these things up. That's why you have the tracing there. The tracing is your guide, but if you off, just move it around a little bit. Line it up like that. Okay? Now, the thing about the contour dart is that you're just going to do it now in the handout. It shows you to start a little bit past the middle and then go down. Then you turn it around and you start in the middle and go that way. But that's only like if you have a dress or something that's really tight. This is just an open shirt. It has no, you don't need to reinforce the middle. So what we're doing is we're going to start out on our little square thing, which I think I forgot. And remember the corner of a dart. You're going to leave a little tail, and you have to get right in that very end of it, okay? Because what's the most important thing on a dart? The corners, the ends. You know, the ends are the most important part on a dart. Of course, you have to fit the dart. You know, you want to make sure that you don't change the size of it. But you kind of run it into the center, and then you kind of, you know, line it up with the other side. And like I said, when you come down to the end, you have to run off really into nothing. Because if you don't do that, your dart is not going to come out right. You cannot sew like you know, into areas where you finish like in here like that, and then you have a space left. If you do that, you're going to end up with a tuck and not a dart, okay? So you have to follow these principles. So right now, you can, after you sew that, you take your little ends and tie them. Then I'll show you how to press them. Now I'm just going to show you one side. Of course there's two sides to everything on this, but there's no need for me to show you both sides. Keep you here all day. Now the only thing that I hope for the second part is that you keep up with your homework, because that's the secret. If you keep up with your homework, you don't have any worry about your grade. It's when you don't do your homework, you fall behind. Now this one is like a little regular dart. Uh-oh. See what I mean when you gotta watch that you got that all the way up. See, I almost pulled it out. Bring it just a little bit in, and then do your back stitch first. This is just like your skirt darts. Remember those? Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is nothing new. The contour dart is a little bit different. Again, go all the way to the end, pull it out, leave a tail, and tie. Now we started with a back stitch, so you don't need to tie there. Now these darts are edge stitched. After you finish sewing your darts, then we're going to press them, and then we're going to edge stitch them. See, this is a lot of decorative stuff, which is kind of fun. So come on over here. Now whenever you press a dart or anything, you want to press them flat first. And there's a little secret about, you know, like, because it's shaped, know, to start this kind of shape, then you're going to want to bring it in like that. And see, there's a little pull in here. You can clip that, or because this is an open shirt, you don't really want to clip. There's a little secret where you can pull it like that. See that? What did I just do?
You kind of stretched it.
I stretched it. See, so when you stretch them, you can it cooperates better. Then you can turn it to the right side and just flatten it out. See, this is the most important part in your dart, right here. It has to be flat. No pleat, no little tucks. See? See how nice that looks? Gotta take pride in that. I have to emphasize these things because you won't believe it, but there are little secrets. And those little secrets make a garment or break a garment. If you put a garment on the runway, what do you think you see first? Right. Usually the hem. If the hem is not done right, first thing you notice. Another thing is, they say white shoes. Don't put any white shoes on a model because it just pulls you right into it. And things are changing, but we used to have no long hair. They would always put the hair up out of the face because of that you could see the garment and not the model. You know, they come with all these hairdos. People don't look at your clothes, they look at the models. So we had this department, our director, she was really, now we had a fashion coordinator. Her name was Mercedes. They would always hire her for our fashion shows.